on a consistent basis. If it's green, or blue all the way to the end, then you're getting it fully in your diet. Again, put your eyes on India. This is vitamin A. How are we doing? We doing good? No. Now let's keep going. Iodine. Are we doing good? No. Let's keep going. All the way through vitamin C. Look at what the nutrient levels are in India. Look at the massive amount of opportunity in terms of the deficiencies that are here. The wonderful people, wonderful children, moms, dads, grandparents, who want nutrition, but unfortunately are not seeing it. Are you guys seeing this? Hey, we've got a winner. We've got one nutrient that we're good on so far. Think about this. This is what is going on a daily basis, and people are here. Here is the gaps. Take a hard look, India. Sometimes truth hurts, but let's take a hard look at it. This is the deficiency. If you're going to get a picture today, get that picture. Because that's what you're going to be able to do as you work with Nu Skin and provide the world the first life pack for India. Are you going to do that? If you knew, think about here in your mind, somebody you love, somebody you care about deeply, somebody that's very, very important to you personally. If you knew that you could fill the gaps and provide them nutrition on a daily basis, they could take in less than 1 minute, put it in their mouth, drink some water, and get the nutrients, would you give it to them? Really? Why not? Are we that selfish? Or do we want to help other people? If we want to help other people, you're in the right place. If you don't care, then it doesn't really matter. I think you really care. Because Prism.io is going to give you not just the ability to measure somebody, to determine whether they have a healthy antioxidant level or not. It's also going to give you the ability to introduce what's really going to change their life, and that's the introduction of nutrition and wellness. It's also going to give you insights on lifestyle, on exercises. There's going to be an app that's going to provide you very detailed information. So when you get a score, it's going to go something like this. You're going to get the product, you're going to get this out, you're talking to somebody, they do the score. 15 seconds, we say will change your life. They put their finger on here in 15 seconds and they get a color. And they get a score. You're going to have that score sitting on your phone. And right here on your phone, you're going to be able to share with them what their score is and what they can do to improve that score. To understand the score, just like you saw the colors before in terms of the deficiencies, you have the privilege and the right, which no one else does, by the way. Nobody else has this in the entire world except for us. You have the right to help somebody with this. You have the right to share with them what's going inside their bodies. You have the right and the privilege to help connect them to a healthier lifestyle. It's pretty powerful. It's pretty meaningful. And it's something that literally very few people know. You talk about changing people's lives. Very few people have the privilege and the ability to do it. You have it. It's yours if you want to step up and take it. And it's yours as soon as you make a commitment to whoever brought you here today, whoever called you or you FaceTimed you or put you on Instagram or said, be here, be there, tell them thank you, first of all. And second of all, ask them how to change the world. And you go do it. You don't hang out. You don't talk about this. You don't say that was a cool presentation. You go do something about it. And we're going to be behind you the whole way. Because here's the challenge. It's not just here in India. We did over 28 million now. At the time we did this, it was roughly around 26, and we had to clean up some data. It went down to 22 million data points. But we saw this is what people scored. Remember, red, not so good, orange, not so good, yellow getting better, green getting a little bit healthier, blue getting healthy, and then purple being ideal health in terms of your overall antioxidant score through carotenoid measurement. That's the biomarker. That's carotenoids, a small little yellow orangish pigment right here that we measure in the skin. And we can get that, and that gives us a general idea of our overall health, of our antioxidant systems. And what are our antioxidants? Simple. They're the defenders of our cells. There's what protecting us from free radicals, sun damage, excess exercise, metabolic waste, bad food choices, smoking, pollution, stress, lack of sleep. These are all fundamentally at the core of free radicals that are conspiring against our cells to destroy our cells and cause so much grief in our lives. And you can actually figure out whether they're winning or losing by just putting your finger on this prism. And you can say, oh, I'm in trouble. Or, oh, I'm on my way. Or, oh, I'm healthy. How do I continue to stay healthy? Because look, this is the world and this is where they sit. Mostly over in orange and red. This is if you're smoking, you're not eating fruits and vegetables, you're obese, and you're not taking a supplement. You see anybody really healthy? No. Where are most people? Almost 86% are in that orange category or red category, which means that it's at risk. And you can shift it. So then you start taking smoking out of the equation and it starts to get better. You put in fruits and vegetables, you start doing a little bit better. You start looking at your healthy lifestyle and exercising on a daily basis and it gets better. You add nutrition to it and it gets better. And this curve shifts just like this. And you start seeing the correlation data that says when you're this, green, blue, purple, that's when you're truly getting your life in a place where you're controlling your health and you're getting into a better position where you actually have the levels of antioxidants that are necessary. This is everything. Now, we've already won a Titan Award for this. We've already been given, as you know, the #1 position in beauty and wellness. But we're not in it just for the awards. What we're in it for is to change people's lives. This app is going to take you through a holistic journey that you'll never have seen before, and you'll literally have, and I mean this when I say this, you'll have the ability to look at your phone and be able to help somebody in a massive way. Help them understand what's going on inside their body. Now we've talked about this before, but these are 75 scientists that are behind you when you're talking to other people about this. When you're saying to yourself, wait a second, is this going to be beneficial? This is who stands behind you. 75 scientists globally that are verifying the purity, potency, and efficacy of those products. When you see your products up there, you're going to know that this is what you stand behind you. Because sometimes it feels lonely. You're sitting there going, I think it's a good product. You have 75 scientists that are verifying every single piece of it. Now, some of you guys may say, well, Steve, come on, man. You know, I get that you're all excited about your chief product officer. This is my grandson, Rhodes. You want to know about my why? It's right here. We don't just talk about these products. We have a family too. We have children, we have parents, we have grandparents that we care about. I brought this home a long time ago, early in the year, and showed my grandkids, and I had every single one of them scan. And they said, Poppy, what does it mean when I'm yellow? And I said, that means you need to eat your carrots. He goes, Poppy, I don't like it. He loves it now. He does the carrots, and they go back and they score every single time because they want to know. And their moms want to know. My daughter wants to know. My son wants to know. You heard Ryan talking about his kids. This is my grandson. He wants to know. You deserve to know what your score is. We believe in what we're doing at Nu Skin. We're not just another company hucking some products. We're sharing things that can change people's lives. We really believe it. My kids believe it. My grandkids believe it. And when I told my grandson, I said, hey, I'm not going to be there on Sunday for Sunday dinner. And he says, oh, Poppy, where are you going? I said, I'm going to go to India. He says, well, I don't get it, you know. And we take a little walk on Sunday nights, and we kind of walk around the yard, look at a little garden and that sort of thing, and we kind of get the chance to talk. And I love to video Because they only stay that age for just a short time, right? And you get to see them for that short time, and you're like, oh, I love this. And then they're going to grow up and they're going to do their thing. But right now it's this cute stage. And so I was videoing him, and we had just finished with this prism. And I just talked to him about health and how much I care about him and his health and his mom's health and his sister's health. And then he said this. This was everything. Poppy, do you help people? And I said, I absolutely do. This, for me, is my why. Because if I can look my grandson in the eyes and I can say to him, hey buddy, I love you. Rich, whatever, athletic, tall, good looking, none of those are mine. But I can tell you this, you have a grandpa that tries to help people.
Happy Day, help people.
That's, I hope, what you feel. You feel it in your mind. You feel it in your heart. Because you'll hear it here, but until it transfers to here, you're not going to be able to take all of the other stuff that comes with it. You've got to have it here and then transfer it back up to here and be smart. Walk tall and be part of this. Because we're part of this. Think about you. Think about where you are from your family. Think about who you are and who you're going to help. Remember the person I talked to you about that said, who are you going to help and who do you love? I hope you put it right here. And I hope you write it down and say, I'm going to take this and I'm going to help somebody. I'm going to help another person. I'm going to help another person. And this 10 million, 100 million goal that we have is going to be very, very simple. Because if you can see yourself helping people here in India, it's going to change everything. And it's going to be something where you're going to feel it like it's